Hello, lovelies. It's a Tuesday. It's a Mars day. It's a heal your body day. I hope every day is a heal your body day. What do you need in this moment? Seriously, even though this is going to be a pre recorded class for you to enjoy, but what do you need in this moment? Taking a second to tune in. What do you need in this moment? What do I need in this moment? What would it be to take a whole day and be in the spontaneous response to this question? What do I need in this moment? I think this is what I do every time I come to the mat to practice. I just pause and I ask, what do I need in this moment? And I let my body guide me in the answer. And that's how the sequence is birthed. We flow from one movement to the next, one inspiration to the next, and then finding places to like, ooh, really settle and be in. Sometimes I give myself a day like this if I have a vacation or a holiday day. What do I need in this moment? I just let the whole day evolve in a deep listening. I want to cultivate intuition, intuitive connection, intuitive body connection. It's less about being impulsive. So, from a deeply grounded, attuned place, let's see if we can do a practice today that informs the deeply grounding, attuning part. And so, here we are on the mat, coming down onto your back. Because if I want to deeply groundly attune, I need to come down to the earth. Support my low back. I've got knees bent, feet wide, knees together. Listening. Bring the mind to all the places that are touching the floor. Feet and hips and bums and backs and shoulders and heads and elbows. Allow for the earth communing, all these places touching. Tune in. What is the whisper of the earth today? The earth where I am is trying to go to sleep. To be honest with you, it's trying to like power down. There is a warm, a steady warmth deep in the earth. And I hear the communication of the mycelial network with the roots of the trees. Coming back into my body. Take a little scan from toes to head and head to toe. Front to back, back to front, and all around. Let's tune into the breath. How are you breathing? The breath may have already settled a bit. Exploring three parts of the breath, bring the hands onto the abdomen and breathe into lower abdomen, inhaling. Exhaling, releasing. Breathe into the front, sides, and the back part of the belly region. Tickling the organs in the lower abdomen, moving fluid and fluid filled spaces. Shift up to the chest region, hands are somewhere comfortable, somewhere that just helps you with the presence of the hands to bring the mind here. Chest expanding, ribs expanding, body melting. Where are the places in the chest region the breath is flowing with ease? Between the ribs, under the shoulder blade. Little micro movements help you find those crevices to breathe into. That's totally welcome. Try to find some of that breath in the back part of the body. Most of your lung tissue is back there, 70% of it. So send your breath into the earth. Breathe with the mycelial network and the roots of the trees. Are there any languages of rest emerging in the body? Releases, yawns, gurgling, watering. It's the mind settling. Let's shift it up to the shoulder thoracic region. Fingertip or two are near the collarbones, elbows on the floor. Breathe into chest, tippy top, collarbone, tops of shoulder blades. Feel the fullness of this breath, activating in this upper thoracic region, lung channel, spleen channel, kidney channel, stomach channel. And if we could get that breath under the shoulder blades, under the armpits, subscapular region, serratus anterior, small intestine channel. Around the back side, bladder channel, side body, gallbladder channel, at the tops of the shoulder blades behind. Small intestine channel. Triple heater channel. Gallbladder channel. Top of shoulders. In the armpits, heart channel. Side of breath tissue, pericardium channel. And coming to the hypochondrial region, the edges of the ribs, a little bit back in the chest region, heart center-ish, liver channel. Right, at that bottom two ribs. Let the hands be anywhere comfortable. Breathe into liver channel. Let the liver channel bring you back into the abdomen. Back to the base of the pelvic bowl. To the earth of this body. To the earth you are currently resting upon. Now breathe with the earth. Start to allow spontaneous movement to emerge. Little undulations, wiggles through wrists, and hands and knees and backs and elbows and shoulders, and just start to let a little gooey, flowy, twisty-ish movements arise, but kind of like the stretches that you do in the bed in the morning. Letting yourself float and flow. Feeling into fascial planes of the body. What a fun way we activated through all the fascial planes, all the channels of the body, all this interconnectivity. Go ahead, draw knees in towards the chest, give the legs a hug. Your low back might be really into that. A nice little stretch and little pedaling of the toes. Holding here, just making ourselves steady. Everything grounded. Stretching both legs, stretch the arms overhead. Just feel that big stretch through the body. Single knee to chest, right leg lifts, bring the hands onto the knees, flex both feet. Let's just hold here. Taking 5 slow breaths, 2 to go. Next, inhale, stretch it out and down. Left leg inhale in towards chest, clasp the hand, shin or back of thigh, flex both feet. If you can, you want that knee over the hip. All kind of depends on the alignment of your bones. Notice differences on two sides. Notice if one side is easier to breathe into. Next, inhale, stretch it back out. And all the way down. Make some windshield wipers. Single leg twist. We're going to inhale, bring right foot to the inside of left knee, and then just drop that knee to the outside. Turn the head in the opposite direction and enjoy a little melting here. Inhale it up to the center. Exhale across the body. Turning head in the opposite direction and melting here. We're back to center. I'm releasing. Breath in between. Left leg comes inside right knee. Inhale. Exhale, first to the outside, turning the head in the opposite direction. Inhale to the center, exhale across the body. Breathing and holding. We're still connected to this earth. We're still breathing with the earth. Next inhale back to center. Give yourself another one of those big stretches through the body. Lengthen the arms, lengthen the legs. Just feel every time you're a little bit taller. Let's bend both knees. We're going to roll into the right side. We're going to take our time there. Bring one arm overhead and just be on the right side. And see what that's like to be in no rush whatsoever to come into whatever's next. To just be in the transition moment. This is the pose. There's nowhere else to get to. We're just being here. Using both hands. Ease yourself up. Coming onto hands and knees. You might want to open up some padding under the knees, a blanket, pillows perhaps, fingers spread very wide. Super slow. Let's see how tall did you make yourself? Inhaling, arching, looking up. Exhale, spine towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Child's pose. Back onto the heels. You decide how wide you'd like the knees, and you can play around here. Arms extend forward. Little micro movements to explore. You can always widen the knees, stack the forearms and rest. From here, we're going to continue our practice onto the belly. Couple of gentle back bends. And then we're going to visit a breathing technique for de escalating autonomic nervous system response and coming into parasympathetic response. And this is very much the season we're in. If we mirror nature, the trees have dropped the leaves, the nutrients are drawn down the trunk into the roots of the earth, into the interconnected web of roots and mycelial networks, communication network that mirrors the cosmos. And we're into the deep yin nourishment. Similarly, bringing the breath into the trunk of the body, activating dorsal vagal nerve, coming into rest and repair, simply embodied in a slight extension of the exhale. So when we come down to the belly, we're going to do a couple of back bends, and then we're going to come into a resting pose where we will start the breath at a count of 3. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. After a couple of rounds, we'll just simply extend the exhale to 4, and we might start stair stepping from there. Both inhale and exhale at count of 4, extend to count of 5. Both inhale and exhale at count of 5, extend to count of 6. But you do it like, let your body invite you into it. It's just, you're already there. You're like, I'm just going to do one more second of the breath because I'm already doing it. That's the fun. So bring yourself down into the belly. Hands by the side of chest for baby cobra. Legs together, feet together for the most part. Easing belly into the floor, lifting with upper back muscles. Roll the shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades together. You don't really need a lot of weight, if any, on the hands. You could be gazing a little forward. You could be gazing down. You could really keep the neck long. Breathe in. Exhale it down. Foreheads on the floor. Take a resting breath and lengthen the entire spine. And breathe into all those spaces in between. Again, baby cobra. Roll the shoulders, squeeze shoulder blades together. Exhale down, resting pose. Resting breath. 3 more like this. Taking your time. Last one, inhale up and hold. Try to move the shoulders away from the ears. And if you like, push hands into the floor, bring the elbows into the shoulders, in under the shoulders, into Sphinx pose. A little bit deeper back bend. If your back's like, we don't like this, come back to baby cobra or resting pose. Keep breathing. Remember all those channels we were breathing into? Find the fullness of the breath again. Breathe in. Exhale it down. Stretch the arms forward. Adva Asana, forehead to the floor. Let the nose find a comfortable smush as you melt into the floor. Hands are in line with shoulders, half locust pose. You're going to lift opposite arm and leg and exhale down. You could keep your forehead on the floor, head slightly lifted, but do keep the neck nice and long. There's no need to strain the neck here. We're getting all the activation we need. Back body, kidney bladder channels. We're doing this opposite movement, so we're activating two lobes of the brain, balancing, flossing. And we're going to top it off with a crocodile pose variation. Walk the feet wide. Oh, gonna scooch myself. I have long legs. I'm gonna walk the feet wide. Turn the heels inward. Cross one wrist over the other. And rest the chin on the cross of the wrists. Now, sometimes I like this. Sometimes I don't, and I just put my forehead on my hands. Because what's most important here is I want to feel my belly moving as I breathe. Once you're settled into the pose, align your breath with a count of 3. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Exhale, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. When you're ready, extend the exhale to a count of 4. Already feeling spacious? Go up to a count of 4 and 4. Extend to 4 and 5. If you find yourself right now exactly where you need to be, feel free to hang out and keep breathing. Counting practice can extend it so 6 and 7, 8 and 9, 10. It's fascinating. Be ready to move from this pose. We gently walk the feet together. Draw the feet up and flap your fishtail from side to side. Push yourself up into child's pose. You could use your hands, you could use your elbows. Stretching with little fingertips. Left side and right side. Making your way up to where we started. And here we've come full circle. What do you feel in the body? What are you observing right now? How does this practice fit into the larger day or evening? Is there a way for this spontaneous invitation, this grounding embodiment to be the guide. I wish you well-being in your quest. And thank you for this practice today.